there! I don't have to tell you how the technology SaaS job market has changed this year. It's a bit more challenging. It's happened to me, maybe to you, or someone you know. Thought I'd take a couple of minutes here to enlighten you to something that you really need to be cognizant of. Never dreamed it would come to one's job search, but this is where we are, and it's not pretty. Taking all this into consideration, how exciting would it be after you push out dozens, in some cases hundreds of resumes, to finally get a response and a request for an interview? And imagine if it was a great company like Skydio with a great job with a base salary of $125K. As you can see here, Lauren Taylor from Skydio's HR department pinged me to start the process after I received an email advising me I had been selected for an interview. Is this slick or what? Hi, Bert. How are you doing today? I hope things are going swimmingly so far. Good to have you here. Hey, same here, Lauren. Awesome. You are online. Could you please give me your interview code? That came in the email, and I gave her the interview code, and then she goes on, okay, please stand by while I pull your verification code, and then we can begin. In the meantime, please confirm you meet the following requirements. Must be fluent in English, must have a clean criminal record, and yada yada, and so on. Anyway, this went on like a genuine interview for about 45 minutes, and then I was asked the typical HR questions, why would I be a good fit for the job, and so on. Then, after what seemed to be an exciting, legitimate interview, I was pleasantly surprised the very next day to receive a chat text and an email like this. Bert, I'm delighted to inform you that the first round interview has been assessed, and the HR department is impressed with your performance. They recognize your strong potential for joining our team. Therefore, we'd like to schedule your second interview technical assessment as a voice call. Please let me know what time is most convenient for you today to proceed with the second interview. Awesome, Lauren. Hey, later this afternoon would be best, like around 3 p.m. if that works, Eastern Time. All right, Christopher Johnson, Bert, will be the one conducting the second interview through the voice call via your phone number you provided during the first interview. I'll go ahead and schedule a call appointment for you with him for 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, the interview went like any typical recruiter interview, lasted about 45 minutes, interview complete. Waiting now for next steps, maybe a third interview, and that can usually take several days or a week, but not with Skydio. They move fast. Next day, Lauren Taylor is pinging me again in chat. Hello, Bert. I have recently obtained a copy of your offer letter. Congratulations on securing your new position with us. Could you please confirm whether you have received the letter in your email? Awesome. Bring out the bubbly. I'm ready for the champagne. Wait, maybe I better look at the offer of employment email, you think? Look how slick this is. I hope this message finds you well. Congratulations! I am pleased to extend an offer of employment on behalf of Skydio. We are thrilled to invite you to join our remote workforce as Customer Success Manager. Your unique skills and talents have captured our attention, and we are confident that you will make a valuable contribution to our team. Attached to this email, you will find the detailed contract documents. These documents have been meticulously reviewed, signed, and endorsed by the company. To confirm your acceptance of this offer, please review the attached documents and sign them within 24 to 48 hours. Once completed, kindly return them to us for processing. Upon receipt of your signed documents, you will be officially cleared to proceed with the onboarding process. We are excited about the prospect of having you join our team and eagerly anticipate the positive impact we know you will make. Should you have any questions or require further clarification, please do not hesitate to reach out. Thank you for your patience and cooperation through the process. We look forward to your prompt response and hope to officially welcome you to Skydio. Hey, wishing you a wonderful day ahead. Best regards, my buddy, Christopher Johnson, Human Resources Manager, Skydio. And now the punchline. Please make sure to submit the following documents for your registration on the company portal. By the way, the link to the company portal in the email is not the link to the Skydio portal. Passport or driver's license, a full shot of your passport, and if driver's license is selected, include front and back. Ensure images are in color, of course. Proof of address gas, rent receipt or utility bill, the kitchen sink. These items will be required for the purpose of identification. And then it goes on and on about the job. And it covers all the bases here. Training is necessary to enable you to get specific tasks done using the software programs pre-installed on your MacBook. Wow, it's not a Lenovo. I'm getting a MacBook. And it just goes on and on, even as the disclaimers that you expect. The company may terminate, suspend your services at its discretion at any time. All kinds of nasty stuff that you might be engaged in. And then it talks about sick leave. I mean, everything is covered here. Confidentiality, just everything you can imagine. And then as you scroll down to the bottom of the page, job details and responsibilities, this is a remote position offering flexible working hours and a competitive compensation package. The weekly rate for this role is annual salary $120,000, 52 weeks at $2,307.69 per week. Payment will be made on a weekly basis through your registered bank account. I can't wait to give them the routing number to my checking account. And at the bottom of the page, hey, they don't miss a trick here. Scadio's corporate headquarters, right on the bottom of the page, 3000 Clearview Way, San Mateo, California, 94402, United States. There you go. The company address, Scadio's corporate headquarters, right on the page. It's got to be legitimate. Finally, no offer of employment would be complete without a company officer signing it. Presto! There you go. It's my buddy, Christopher Johnson, head of human resources at Scadio. He signed it himself. Now the flags were piling up. Do a right click on the link in the email and it kind of looks like a contaminated phishing link. And why would I be asked to volunteer all that sensitive information like my social security number on a portal that is different from the Scadio site, which has the safety of an SSL certificate, by the way? The scam ended like this. As soon as I started asking these kind of questions, Lauren Taylor ghosted me and suddenly the green light in Microsoft Teams changed to away. Hey Lauren, how come I can't find you on LinkedIn or Christopher or any of you? What's your phone number? Hey, that's probably not even your picture. I've seen that photo on the internet. You're probably a man. And so on. And I received no further response and the chat went dark and I saved it, as you can see. So is this really the end of the scam? Not really. I guess Lauren Taylor, who is still in my Microsoft Teams chat because I never deleted the chat, is Grace Thompson. Or is it Victoria Jackson? Perhaps she has a twin sister, maybe? Maybe triplets? I'm sure that's what it is. In retracing, it's still a mystery how these scammers looped into me. But here's a clue. I did actually apply to Scadio, and it was through greenhouse.io. Again, there's no evidence for deficiencies with Greenhouse.io that I can point to, but there was an information exchange somewhere that led to my application to Scadio and info such as my email address getting into the possession of the scammers. Don't know if Scadio utilizes TimeLink's 2.0 billing software or eDesk, but it is apparent they put a lot of time and effort into every detail to make the scam convincing and credible. Ultimately, I checked LinkedIn and I found no Christopher Johnson, no Lauren Taylor at Scadio, and that kind of gave it away. But when I tried an email to several people at Scadio, including 2 executive HR folk with a couple of friendly touches, nobody responded or acknowledged me. As an applicant, you are on your own. At the minimum, you'd think Scadio would be interested in a scam involving their company because they're a victim too. Determined to validate whether it was a scam, I called Scadio as well. They don't really publish a corporate phone number. I guess they don't want anybody to call them. So it took 3 days, but finally I did reach someone on the customer service phone number who transferred me, and I was shocked. Shocked to find out that Scadio knew about the scam. They were well informed about it and did nothing to enlighten others. The person at Scadio that I reached asked me if it was coming from an email address, careers@scadio.team. So they 100% knew about it and chose not to do anything about it. Clearly, Scadio is a victim here too, not just the applicant. And in all fairness, this is a relatively new problem for companies. They're scrambling to find the best course of action to take. They didn't have to deal with this 10 years ago. Neither did applicants. But if Scadio had hired me as an executive and this crossed my desk, I would have tapped into Scadio's powerful public relations team. They could have publicized it, maybe even got the scam on network or cable TV newscasts. Instead, they behave just like financial firms when they get hacked or for customer information. They either try not to tell anyone or they keep it to a whisper. Disgusting. I want to leave this report on a positive note. Look how another company handled a similar scam. 1,000 kudos to the Ripple Group out of Boston, Massachusetts. They are a class act. They actually went to their webmaster to post this, and it's still on their website to this day. Attention, a cyber scam is going on using our company name, Kathy Aldred, as opposed to Lauren Taylor or Grace Thompson or Victoria Jackson. Kathy Aldridge at ripplesgroupllc.com does not work here. The scammers are pretending to be recruiting for us and asking for your personal information. It is all made up. Please do not share any personal information and warn the websites they are using to get to you. You know, I get the idea. It's very easy for someone to post a job. Who is vetting the people posting the jobs? With dummy company names or even using a legitimate company name? You know, what are they doing? Two-step verification to verify that the person who posted the job at such and such company is actually a company officer of that company? So I get the feeling that that's how a lot of these things do infiltrate. Your takeaway on this report should be this. The situation is widespread, it's getting worse, and few, if anyone, is talking about it. If you are an applicant, you are on your own. Be aware, follow your instincts, and if it sounds too good to be true, well, you know the answer. If you are a business, sadly, as this becomes more and more prevalent, I hope you will take a cue from the Ripples Group example in crafting your action plan for how you deal with it. Feel free to reach out, happy to help, and if you have or know of a great new opportunity, per diem, contract, or a long-term permanent hire, happy to assess and impress. Have a terrific, amazing rest of the year. Thank you.